I'm Macy Egeland. Only in Newsday, former Long Island Congressman Lee Zeldin is getting to work on shrinking the EPA. The new EPA administrator is looking to slash EPA spending by 65% and cut regulations on energy and business. Zeldin also wants to claw back $20 billion in the Biden administration's greenhouse gas reduction fund. Former Governor Andrew Cuomo continues his potential political comeback. He kicked off his city mayoral campaign with the Manhattan rally yesterday.
We know New York is in crisis, but we know something else. We know that we can turn this city around.
Cuomo joins a long list of Democrats hoping to primary Eric Adams in June. A teen seriously injured after he was hit by a car while riding a scooter in Huntington Station. Police say 18-year-old Yerson Campos of Huntington Station was hit yesterday afternoon. The driver is not facing charges. First in Newsday, after a 3-year process, Long Island Community Hospital has completed its merger with NYU Langone Health. Hospital representatives will make it official today, changing the Patchogue facility's name to NYU Langone Hospital, Suffolk. Hollywood in Huntington, and it may make it more difficult to find a parking spot. Beginning today, some lots are closed downtown and there are some on-street parking bans as well. It's due to a movie production by Steven Spielberg starring Emily Blunt.
Anora
dominated the Oscars. The Brooklyn-based strip club Cinderella story took home 5 Academy Awards last night, including Best Picture. Well, St. Patrick's Day parade season is in full swing. Thousands came out for East Islip's 60th annual parade yesterday.
They're all about community and celebrating the Irish culture. So we're all unique in our way we do it, but we're all the same in what we celebrate.
You can see Newsday's complete parade guide on Newsday.com. Cold yesterday. Cold start to the work week again on this Monday morning. The good news is it is sunny today. Highs in the 30s across the island for your Monday. Tomorrow, a bit warmer, partly sunny. For your Tuesday, we'll see highs around 48 degrees or so. As we extend out to your 7-day forecast, you can plan your work week ahead. Keep in mind, we do have some rain on the way for Wednesday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Only in Newsday, Suffolk pulled the plug on its red light camera program, but Nassau's is still going strong. Newsday's politics reporter Candice Ferretti explains it's up to the next county legislature to decide if it stays or goes.
Nassau and Suffolk counties a decade ago put cameras up at intersections to catch people who were going through red lights. And Suffolk has ended that program. Nassau still has that program going on. And 2 major court decisions have ruled that the fees both counties have been charging on top of the $50 fine are illegal. Seth Koslow, he's been on the legislature. It's his first term on the legislature. And he has proposed this program to create a fund that would reimburse drivers because, remember, the fees are now illegal. And they had been charging $100 on top of a fine of $50. That's a major revenue source for the county. And whomever is going to be the next county executive, any of the legislators, they will definitely need to be dealing with this when the time comes to figure out how much money they will owe drivers if that time comes.
You can read more about red light cameras on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
After 2 years, you may think you know the Long Island Railroad's newest Manhattan terminal inside and out. But here are a few things you might not know about Grand Central Madison. If you're going to be using Grand Central Madison, you should be aware of the rules, some of which are posted throughout the station. One rule, a 90-minute time limit on seating. Another thing you should know, that Grand Central Madison actually has operating hours. It closes between 2 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. So if it's going to be a late night for you, you may want to head over to Penn Station. Even though they cut the ribbon on this place back in January of 2023, the work here at Grand Central Madison is still not finished. The MTA just in December issued a $17 million contract for miscellaneous remaining work that is going to stretch into 2026. One of the things that has to be done, replacing this temporary vestibule that separates Grand Central Madison from the dining concourse above with a more permanent structure. Beyond looking really interesting, these designs at the bottom of the escalators on the mezzanine level actually serve a purpose. That is a 6 on top of a 4, letting you know that you are below 46th Street. And there's one of these at the bottom of each of the escalators. That's a 4 with a 7 around it, and we're under 47th Street.
That's creative.
You know, it takes a long time to get out of Grand Central Madison, but exactly how long does it take? The MTA says you could get from your train to Park Avenue in about 5.5 minutes, but some routes will take you a lot longer to get to street level. The longest part of your trip might be riding up the longest escalators in the MTA system. Let's see how long it takes. 1 minute, 38 seconds. And I still have a ways to go, and I'm running late, so I'm going to sign off. In Grand Central Madison for NewsdayTV, I'm Alfonso Castillo.
Those escalators go on forever. You can read more about Grand Central Madison on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box.
Dunia, it's been a long time coming, 3 years since you had the opportunity to do the cartwheel to the backflip. How much fun was that winning a state title?
It felt even better this year. All the emotions went through, and the backflip was the only one way to show it.
What was going through your mind heading into overtime?
I didn't realize that there was a second left, and I thought the match was over. But after I realized, I told myself that even though it's tied up, I need to refocus and just wrestle.
So when you look at the overall match with Cooper Murley, having beaten him at Eastern States in overtime earlier this year, did you expect this one could go into overtime again?
He's a great wrestler, so I expected a lot. Definitely not expecting the overtime, but I knew it was going to be something there.
When Coach Palacio says nobody can feel or understand your journey and your pain and the things that you've gone through and that you're built different, what does he mean by that?
He's just saying that I deserve this more than anybody, considering how much I've been through, and just to show everybody that I am built different than everybody else. My whole family was cheering for me, my coaches, and it just made me feel like the love was just there.
Pretty incredible. You can read more about Junia on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Islanders save on their energy bills for over 20 years.
I'm Macy Eglins. Thanks for watching Newsday TV. Hope you have a great day.